Hello friends, welcome to the channel. Today's topic is quite hot as it is about ongoing crude oil prices worldwide and its impact or benefits that we as a country would share. So let us not waste any more time and jump to the video. First, let us know what is crude oil. The thing up till today that we know about crude oil is it is a combination of diesel, CNG, petrol, and other gases, petrochemicals. Plus, have you ever thought of it also constitute plastic, furniture, clothing, fertilizer, and sports products and materials? Yes, it does play a major role in manufacturing of these items like sports products and materials. And not to forget, any of the toys you buy or any good quality plastic material you buy, such as refrigerators or ACs, it also play a major role in the manufacturing of that. So it is really a very important commodity worldwide. So how much more important as we know about crude oil? Like if we see, more than 70% of the crude oil is used for transportation purposes, such like fuel or ATF in jets, aeroplanes, or as a diesel in ships or commercial vehicles. So I am not mentioning here the petrol or diesel used by consumed by the private vehicles, since it is merely less than 1% worldwide. Plus, industrial and agriculture usage of fuel is also quite high, approximately 7%. Now, why I am discussing all this? Because any country, I'm thrusting any country which is using more this energy, more consumption of crude oil is treated as the developed ones. So the economic progress of any country is directly related to consumption of fuel. So let us see in next slide, which is per capita consumption by any country, per capita in the consumption of fuel, crude oil by any country which is highest is treated as the developed one. See, US, Luxembourg, Iceland, UAE, Canada, Bahrain, Kuwait, and C are India at bottom. I'm highlighting it, China, where their per capita consumption stands. So this is the 2019 graph which I got, and it shows every country you see, means more the country using crude oil is considered as the better one. Reason being, so let us jump to how it impacts, how the crude oil went to into negative territory, negative trajectory. So see, crude oil, iron ore, silver, gold, agriculture, currency, or many such currencies or commodities which are of international importance play a major role in not only for India, for every other country also. So as far as this commodity, which is crude oil, is concerned, is, as I told, have direct impact on every economy. Reason being, it is engine oil for the running of any economy. So that is why it has a direct impact. So every other commodity which I mentioned, like silver and gold, agriculture commodities, currency, iron ore, and any commodity which you take which has international relevance, are traded in future markets. So now you will discuss what are future markets. Future markets are like, future contract is a contract between two parties to buy or sell. These are actually such as share markets. So these are traded in international market. So let us see through these pictures. Like in these future markets, anyone, the one buyer is there and the one seller is there. The buyer of the commodity which agrees to buy that very particular commodity in a future date at a future price that but agreed today. So see, whether it is wheat, corn or oil, the commodity is decided today, the rate is decided today, but the transaction is going to take place in any time in a near future or a fixed date. So if the product, if the commodity which is under consideration at a future date is not relevant anymore on that very particular date, so no one is going to buy it. So the same case happened with crude oil. Like the commodity which was relevant 2 months ago, almost went irrelevant or non-required after 2 months. That is why the other factors are also needs to be mentioned here, which are mentioned in the next slide. Let us jump to that. So demand and supply implications. So no foreseeable demand for next 45-60 days. As we know, Corona is going on. Everybody is afraid to go out. Manufacturing is down. Any other construction is down. Industrial use of fuel is down. Then aeroplanes are stranded. Ships are anchored. Nothing, no activity is going on. Plus, storage capacity for this crude oil is also exhausted. No more storage can be done. If soever the price of the crude oil is lower than the price was earlier, but we cannot store anymore. So the demand is has touched the lowest level. Moreover, not only the demand has touched the lowest level, the continued supply also rubbed the salt on the wounds. Then, as I mentioned, the wholesale market is the only market which play the role for this crude oil running. So no retailer is allowed. So these are the four factors which played the role. Then see how it is going to impact our Indian economy. Crude oil prices. Let us see the June 2008 example when the crude oil touched highest ever price. As is mentioned in this slide, $148 per barrel. This was the highest ever price touched by crude oil. And at that time, dollar was 42.5 rupees. And the petrol rate in India was 44.5 rupees. And if we see the history of the dollar and the petrol prices in India, you will find them somewhere hovering around the petrol prices. So in this current scenario also, you will never find any much hike or any much relaxation or comfort as far as the petrol or diesel prices are concerned. So not to celebrate so much, these prices are going to remain in such fashion, and no any benefits are going to be shared with the retail investors, retail consumers. So this is the end of the video. If you like the video, then do share it with your friends and loved ones, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button for more such exciting videos. Thank you. Have a great day.